you think
No,
I'd
I
peg
would've
Colonel
told you.
Sanders, you're mistaken. If I met Colonel Sanders, I personally would.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed
Well, I'm about
potatoes
to catch feelings for this man.
and lift
Shit,
a
he's taking me away.
heaping sporkful up when you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Man, do something! Do something! Oh, I didn't realize I said it twice.
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Zeph. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
I'll take over, Pop, okay?
Please.
Your thing cuts out, so we just hear.
Oh, you can't hear the Oh.
No.
It's
Hey guys,
fantastic.
how's potato face?
Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand.
Giotto.
Is
Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetica. In just a few moments, my stand, battle axe, prepared for me. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in suki saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe formed my supreme chef ancestors. The Joestar family line.
Nani?
It's student.
Oh shit!
She's literally.
You've
I forgot.
ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite. You will look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. A blade?
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and the dish may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
No.
Too late. It's been
Not
eaten.
the toxic. Ah!
I think I left something in the oven.
I like the joke. I don't feel so good.
I don't know what voice to give this dude.
It killed him!
Ah!
He's a ghost!
What? I wish that was me. What the fuck?
Oh god.
Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces a pain for just a moment, and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
Give it a bop and bop up.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to the reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against all poisons of all kinds.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello? I turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
Can't get a break.
I like him.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? For real? Oh, come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. And now it's haunted.
Mhm.
That's
Colonel,
right.
Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
I think this is a dream. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in
I'm
a way
crying
that you
right
find
now.
inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. It's been a day! Colonel
Nani?
Sanders?
He looks like he's gonna fall over.
Yeah, he does.
I'm just
Perpetually.
doing a JoJo pose. Get to my low back. Yes, Zeph.
There's something I need to tell you.
Held it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Like,
Oh,
I
jeez.
better, honestly.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
you see, Jotaro, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping,
Colonel Sanders
never
looks
resting.
pissed.
Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
That's so good.
This must be the work of an enemy stand.
Stop.
To follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our soul may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star. Dude. Hey, no. I can't. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
Yo. You can't prove that.
High five.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Poor guy.
Forget him. We're talking about me. 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 I'm the hero. Wait.
The Sport Monster is here to fight the hero.
There we go.
Eh? Nani? I think I left the fridge door open. Plates are nerds. Oh, he's gone. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I am a monster, see?
I can see.
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence.
Oh, good lord.
Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Oh,
Vile villain. Your reign. Oh, I got my scepter again. Your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. He can't.
Stand.
He
He
can.
can't
1,000
command
chickens.
chickens.
Pot pie. Power. I can't.
Okay.
God, his
Papa,
waist
power,
snatched.
Power. My
Is he-
shit's coming off for
Is
some
he
reason.
wearing a corset? Why is his waist?
High power pinch.
Do whatever I
and
want to
pin.
do to be pretty. I
The
defy
Spork
Einstein.
Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare him.
There.
Spare him.
Kill.
Spare him! Spare him!
I am-
Spare him.
You
managed to-
There. Spare me.
You
Please.
managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this. And clearly I won't be bad, like you said.
The spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It
Yo.
appears to be, at first, to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it is so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
Do
The
black
chicken on the cover.
chicken magic?
First,
You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name on it, signed out, is Borko.
Porco. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you and you fall into the arms of Colonel Sanders.
One can dream.
Yeah.
Is he gonna take us home?
Oh my god.
Oh
Darkness
my
is
goodness,
damn
I'm
it.
already here.
The image
You
of
like
Colonel
BTS.
Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom,
He must
take
have
one of my
helped you
rolls.
get home. What?
You realize I know where you live.
In your
never told
tired
me.
state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy.
I'm
You want to
excited,
thank
boss.
him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams,
Colonel Sanders.
in your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh god, there's
Cute!
everyone.
The
Aww.
ghost is on the chicken.
Mm-hmm. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Yeah, it's probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be,
I'm back.
Welcome
Nice.
back.
I think I might
Welcome
like
back.
Clank.
Fucking
Like him? Like?
an oven.
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to and was also the convertible that he himself rode at the front of the homecoming parade. What?
It's kind of crazy. I'm a transformer.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in a pressure cooker language translation there.
That is fucking racist.
Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Sure you did.
Yeah,
damn.
sure you did.
Yeah.
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great.
Yeah. Totally.
You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient.
I'm not telling you. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said if it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor wasn't like anything I'd ever tasted.
Miriam. Miriam.
Crack.
Miriam, no.
He's talking to drug dealers.
Miriam.
I
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
No. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders.
No. What do you think?
Wow.
Should you
Our
protect
best
Colonel
friend-
Sanders' secret
Aw,
or share it with your
You
bestie?
reveal company secrets.
Miriam!
Game made by the
I'm
fucking
making
company.
a fake ingredient up. Make up a
Would you
fake
lie to
ingredient.
We can't betray Colonel Sanders.
We can't betray Colonel Sanders.
I think that'll end up. The
I
game, like,
don't-
into a horror game.
Yeah.
Honestly?
Make up a fake
I
ingredient.
thought something, huh? You know?
It'd be fucked up if we
Turns
told
into
her the
fucking
ingredient
Doki
was.
Doki Literature
You
Club.
Yeah.
quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about
Zeph Triaxone.
it
Why don't we
was
just-
Eye of Newt? I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Why don't we just tell her that the ingredient was?
Oh shit.
Eye of Newt, wow!
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school.
Hello there.
Let's run to him.
Oh my
You decide
goodness.
that the best way to show
You might
Show
get
Miriam
trampled.
how- yeah, I know. Miriam, how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'd sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, you're yeah. Oof.
Oh.
Ah!
The darkness. You see a vision.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh
Ooh,
Hey.
Steph, I'm here to deliver you a message.
Not this guy.
Yo, you came in clutch.
Yeah.
It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the whole world could end, so you know it's serious.
Oh.
I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name
3 times.
3 times. Sorry. And that name is.
But before he can continue, you suddenly awake.
Bitch! Ah, jeez.
You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk?
What the fuck? Also smelling salts?
It only smells.
No.
Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes.
Yeah, don't lean in for a kiss. Goodness.
Maybe
Jeez.
he shouldn't be riding a horse
Thirsty.
to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face.
That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Von Von. They're doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding, and you know it must be really bad. By the way, they're hiding, whatever. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure. Now he's getting out like Tino or something. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind
Oh
your
no.
own?
Oh no, the ghost.
Ashley turned into a
Oh
ghost too!
shit! My bad.
Ashley's fucking dead, bro.
She died!
Banished her to the shadow realm, the chicken dimension.
Sorry, I can hop dimensions because I'm so.
Oh god.
Alright. What are they doing?
Act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look.
No, the old switcheroo.
You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You hear Van Van muttering something that sounds like a bit of a magic spell.
Yo, her face? She crazy.
However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem, it's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
Ugh. No, I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than
Sus.
culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes
Panache.
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 Oh,
Panache.
I shouldn't have doubted myself.
Yeah, it's
It's
panache.
panichi.
Panachi.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly regret it.
MSG.
Recognize it. Recognize it.
Whoa.
It's a book. Just like the one you found after the encounter with the spark monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van. It's okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Beep beep.
I love the
Clank
community.
must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, watching you bucket of bolts.
What the heck?
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Yeah. I'm just a little boy.
His little tie?
This must be the
Who do you
work of an
think
enemy
you're
stand.
talking to? I've never heard such language from a stand mixer.
Thunder!
Fuck
No.
you, bitch. Wah, wah.
No, your mother was a standard.
Stop.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van and sending him flying across the room.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
I'm pointing at the chicken thing again. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. Or at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives, signaling the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He is a professor, but he is also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Thanks, Sprinkles.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face.
Woof.
Down, boy. Down. Off topping. I don't know what that means.
I think it's German for down.
Off topping. No.
Or stop or something. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkle out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that.
I'm the master now.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
Deadass? For real?
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Zeph?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Sample platter. Which item do you want to sample?
My guess is the pepper, but I
yeah,
don't
my
know.
guess is the pepper.
Alright. We'll see what we
But
get.
okay.
Tea.
A brightly colored
What's the
pepper
water?
stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a
water.
most eye-catching way. So naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered
God.
an intense spice
What?
hallucination.
Oh
It feels
God,
like
the
forever
chicken
as you
convention.
trip through the universe.
My friend.
How do you have that ready so fucking quick?
This guy again?
I'm here to give you an important message.
Yeah.
You must avenge my death and fulfill
Reception in
It's
the...
cutting out.
Yeah.
It's even better, but it's better that way.
Do you have your noise suppression on?
Do I? All you must do is. I was saved to fulfill your destiny. Why? Why? Literally, why? Son of a bitch!
Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine. I'll work through
It's a little awkward.
to fulfill the prophecy. You must.
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
Oh, you fucking bitch! No! Oh, man.
You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
Oh no! That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever!
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday.
Fucking extinct. You made an entire species extinct.
Come on, it's time for
Oh.
lunch.
Rip.
Why would you do
Before
that, you psycho
anyone, before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
Please, not you.
Yeah, timed, competitive
No,
cook-off.
no. That was Ashley.
No, he did it better.
Okay. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Step up. Tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, then so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool.
Fool.
Foolish
Get
fool.
schooled. In the
You fool.
pool. Because
You
I rule.
fool. Oh my goodness.
I couldn't decide
In
whether I
this
wanted to quote Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged or Francisco from Ace Attorney.
I'll spin you up like wool. And make you
Fool.
look like you drool.
I just realized she's holding a cleaver.
Yeah, she is.
Oh shit. Never mind. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Zeph. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports in court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
The timer.
Just then, a huge
Cook.
red light blasts you in the face, flashing the words "Timer ready."
That's what I'm talking about.
The timer.
Awoo!
Woo!
Hello. Hello.
Good, Nick.
Awoo. Awoo. There we go. I stand corrected.
Woo!
Oh. The hard way builds a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away.
We would make terrible werewolves.
And that's
Yeah.
an original quote by me. In any case, in case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond. I was formed under pressure.
Rihanna.
Now it's my chance to shine.
He's like a
Wow.
Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, deadass.
I will defeat you myself.
Bro, she dead ass as a cleaver.
Yeah, she does.
You need to get the fuck.
It also has a chain with a heart on it. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes.
You have to kill Ashley.
Think fast. If the
Oh,
timer
no.
runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Fuck.
Right,
Are you
bitch.
ready?
Not a timer.
It's time. Run. What temperature does water
Uh,
boil to?
100 degrees Fahrenheit. No, Celsius?
Celsius.
That's wrong.
Fuck.
You fool.
What were you thinking, Zeph? Get your head in the game.
You piece of garbage.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
11.
11.
Herbs and spices.
7-Eleven.
That's right. You might not know all the ingredients. Yeah, okay.
Tail wagging. Intense.
Now that you've got some basic steps down, it's time to elevate your craft.
Alright. That's what I like to see.
Gratitude.
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 That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed.
Why is your inner monologue country when you go under pressure?
That's right. I'm now like this
The
in
power
hand.
that Kentucky
Your,
gives.
your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger, faster than you.
Embrace chicken
You better
dimension.
pick up the pace if you want to survive.
Wanna
When you were a
survive?
child, your father
Wanna
told you
survive.
never forget where you came from. Every
Yeah,
day you
let's
meditate on it. It's
Country
from the
again.
south, apparently. Great
Oh,
time. Small town where big dreams are born.
Small
Top one,
town
top
where
one.
Big dreams are born. Aroo.
Oh,
You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Sound of success.
Sizzling.
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 No!
Wrong.
don't make me get the spray bottle.
What?
Next question.
How is it not
Like,
sizzling?
Try it, bitch.
You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
Priority's disappointing you. I believe in you, Zeph.
He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, knowing that he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh, ooh.
How many spoonfuls of gravy would have been... What are you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition!
Grr.
You are stranded on a desert island filled with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk!
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I know, right?
You know what? Shouldn't you be pausing? Whoa.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
The Colonel Sanders, Beach.
What? The
What
beef.
does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate based pixies?
Woof, woof.
I love it.
You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do so, the crowd gasps.
Yikes!
Sweet.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
That's the most action my brother's gotten in years.
Oh my
That's
god!
crazy. Properly mixed.
You might not have any hands, but Zeph does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer with the rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Don't do that.
Zeph, no!
You fool!
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck
Even
and
mixers need
immediately
some
crushed
action
by
from
the
time to
quickly
time.
spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match or the rest of your life.
You're doing
Colonel
this for-
Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out to be much, much more difficult.
Everyone, stop what you're doing right now! This battle is over!
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
What is happening to your accent?
Don't question it.
Sweetheart, look at your
Thank you.
hand! You simply can't go
Go
on!
on.
Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a complicated dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Zeph's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Can I get a little help? My hand is kind of crushed.
Nah.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert.
For lunch.
Yep.
What the?
Fuck you, you skank. Under this,
Bro, it's a fucking...
under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delight hanging you.
The
under
fucking
your
nipple.
flavors that taste
Shut up!
You made a nipple that long.
I can't.
Triple
that
nipple.
long to make that piece of shit. Oh.
Oh god.
Zev, I love how your voice is turning more southern.
Yeah, I'm getting influenced.
I think you're getting immersed.
I was British.
I was going to ask Zeph to the counter, but since you're injured, I'm afraid the wind of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult.
Move closer to your mic.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad.
It's okay.
Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel
no.
Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dough, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Camel meat.
Inside, you find a
God damn it.
delicate fried cheese croquet, atop with a slice of honeycomb, iced cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly?
Gelée.
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 I didn't know how to pronounce half that, so thank you.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
I'm
That
trying
wasn't
to-
a compliment.
I'm roasting you, you stupid bitch.
As he places the sauce-covered
At
finger,
least I have both my hands.
finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Oh, I don't know.
Coping mechanisms.
Internalize it, internalize
Cope.
it, internalize it, internalize it,
Shove it
internalize
down.
it, internalize it.
Still don't feel.
I hope you're
Let
Your
me
rage burns
know.
so intensely. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch on fire
Holy
and turn to
shit.
ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever.
Bro, look at his face. Like, what the fuck?
It's like, what?
Are you good?
Embarrassed and shamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders! He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't ever ask you to cater his wedding. Because you're a terrible chef and an awful person.
Actually, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
No!
You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with that mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
He's really bothered by that.
I'm
Me
fine.
too, bro. Fucking girls'
Can't you just leave me
Eyebrows.
alone?
eyebrows spontaneously combust, evaporate in front of you.
I'm a loser. You don't need to fit in. I'm not.
Keep going.
I'm not fit to fill your fries.
I believe in you.
Sus?
Hold on, hold on.
Sus?
Sus.
Hold on.
I'm you, but I'm sus.
I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Don't you think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. And I collect bionicles.
Word.
Hell
That's unfair.
yeah.
I was born that way. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I didn't know that. I was passionate as justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Bringing chickens to court wasn't a good idea.
You
I was
should've studied
passionate about
bird law.
lifestyle. But I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. And I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived. For a while, anyhow.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Didn't know.
That's fucking metal.
Fuck with me. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now. But it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
Well, this is good practice. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him. Burning passion.
Burning passion. I'm pointing in a weird direction.
Yeah, you are.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
What are you doing here?
Get outta
Just as
here.
your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst.
You had to
It's the
spare
Spork
him.
Monster.
Why did you spare him? You
I
had
don't know
to.
if it's actually the Spork Monster. Oh, it is.
Jesus!
Borko? Borko?
It is I. I know I said it would be better.
Nick!
Nick, it's cutting out.
My fucking mic.
Yeah.
Turn off noise suppression. Is it on?
It
I
is
did.
off, isn't it?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It is I, but I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you really don't want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Aw.
Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile up a person. I also want to apologize. I didn't get to read that.
It's
I love
alright.
country, Zeph.
I
I
love
know you're
country Zeph, too.
strong
This
in
is amazing.
cooking school, but a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a golden retriever,
Oh.
but I was still a student. Till one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Oh no. A magic spell book.
Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such book, I beg of you, respect it. You are a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark, evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile?
Guile.
Yeah.
Why
You're
do I
killing
doubt
it.
myself? I know.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. This is good shit.
If you need me, don't fear. I'll be there.
To protect company.
And who was
secrets.
saying not to spare him?
Whatever. Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Zeph, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway. We can discuss.
Your hideaway?
A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like,
Chicken.
but it sounds like you're about to find out.
Sus. I'm you,
Stepping
but
in-
I'm sus.
But I'm you.
Stepping
But
inside
I'm
Sanders'
sus.
home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just the side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. That almost turned British.
It really nearly did.
Colonel
Yeah, close.
Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing.
You might be
Why?
describing.
Let's see.
Might be describing, Sugar.
Oh
It
my
might-
goodness.
It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. So, should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Well, he shared a secret with us, so might as well share a secret with him.
It would
Yeah,
probably
that's
pair
great.
well with his chicken.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Excellent
You
secret.
decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. That turned British.
British.
Head first.
You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. That turned Australian.
Holy
I-
shit.
I present
She's
to
Anna
you.
Horton.
I present to you.
Sent to you, mate.
I present to you my original coleslaw.
Sorry.
Ew.
No, literally.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens.
Glistens
Gl-
in
gl-
that. Colonel Sanders looks
Oh,
hideaway.
my lord, what are you doing?
Glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway.
Magnificent.
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Ugh.
You mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Coleslaw.
Cold.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Slips into something more comfortable.
You realize that
Naked
now
apron,
would be
naked
the
apron.
perfect time to do some snooping.
What?
Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate more memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Better more about the Colonel. The Colonel. Alright.
This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you.
6.
11.
11.
As soon as you turn the dial to
Really?
11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note.
No. The answer is no. The
No.
answer
The
is
answer
no.
is no. The
Chicken be
answer
prepared
is no.
sashimi style.
You cannot prepare
Fushigi
chicken
style.
raw.
Fushigi.
Literally anything
Oh,
else would be better than chicken.
Tap on an item to discover. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures."
What the fuck? You burned down his building?
fuck?
Poor
Oh, yeah.
guy.
Could have been an obstetrician.
You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. And then, just then, the ghost of student pops up.
Oh shit. Are you thinking about heading out into
Oh no.
motherfucker?
Revenge my day.
Are you thinking about heading out on the world? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking
This is
break
even better.
something. God damn it.
Wait, what? I don't even lend your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. Eh.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
Bitch. I
now realize who I'm reminding myself of, and it's a Genshin character.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no. Is that a good or bad
Sinyan?
thing?
Yeah, it's Sinyan. you open the
No,
window.
No, you
Sinyan-
son of a.
Ah,
Why are you suddenly
Zinyan
talking like
is-
you're...
A pyro
holy shit.
claymore character from Liyue. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. So, from the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Facial hair from a young age.
Oh my.
That, or maybe it's the
Lucky
drumstick
bastard.
that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who'd make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right?
Pretty cringe.
Am I right?
Oh my.
Oh, the door.
Camel meat! Camel meat!
Camel
Look,
meat.
there's a chicken still.
Oh my.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Yeah,
That's
I read
not
that
the
right.
image that we're looking at.
You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is.
Camel meat. Camel meat. Camel meat.
The photo appears to be of Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Oh my god, wait. It's like that horror movie where he's not actually Colonel Sanders. Someone impersonating him. He killed him.
Oh my god.
Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices.
Camel meat.
Camel meat.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive.
My first chicken.
A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb.
Eat it.
Don't.
Don't eat
Upon-
it!
Don't.
Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair there within isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver.
Eat it.
That turned something else.
Silver.
Silver.
I think it was
What's
Irish.
in here, mate?
A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake.
Piece of wood floating in... Sorry.
A fucking piece of wood floating in the lake, mate.
Fall in the lake, mate.
Summer of '69? No, it's one of the secret ingredients. It's...
Beep.
Doesn't
A
work.
a
It doesn't
spice-
work.
Oh
There's only
You
one
can't
thing
hear it.
left,
I'm
dude.
fucking pissed. No.
no!
Yeah.
I'm so
One
sorry,
more
bud.
thing.
It doesn't pick up.
We gotta.
Wait.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I gotta fix this shit. I
Going
don't know
in.
what the hell.
I don't know
door.
either.
Okay, go in.
You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits
What the fuck are
hanging
you
within.
doing?
You take one off its
Sit
hanger
on the
and try
couch
it
and
on.
Stop doing this.
The jacket is a bit too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in a scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
What are you doing?
That was
over there?
British. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual, until he asks why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Oh,
Stop.
crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off.
Tell
the right
yeah,
move?
tell him the truth
the right
is
moment?
my instance.
Tell him the truth.
Now it works.
There we go.
Alright.
The truth is censored.
You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you.
Hot damn.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. Can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door.
No, you have to try his food.
But the
No.
thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
You must
Colonel?
find the food.
Yes, Zeph.
I honestly think that this might be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence. Zzz, 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 zzz.
Let's go.
You wake on a beautiful morning, Colonel Sanders Hadaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell.
Shit.
Today is the day that could change the rest of your life.
It's the last day of the
Oh, man.
semester.
You think
Oh,
about the new
oh.
secret ingredient you just learned about. There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Beautiful.
In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, then how will they know?
The
Your
heck,
thoughts are
KFC?
Your thoughts are
Fuck you,
interrupted
kids.
when
Okay,
Colonel
see?
Sanders emerges into the room. I slept on the couch. He's holding a gloriously plated breakfast, and your mouth starts to water at the sight of it. That was British.
Hey, it's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous.
Oh, dude, come on.
I kinda
You
wanna
taste
keep going.
Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you a important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous!
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Oh, such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter
What's
him.
your thoughts, Crumb? I
Definitely
think you have a lot
flatter
to
him,
say.
but take him down a peg was so funny to me.
Please
I just
do
saw the
not-
word peg.
Absolutely
Yeah.
do not peg it. I'm not into
Oh my god.
Peg him, peg him,
No.
peg him.
I
Do
think
not
peg
peg
him to it.
Colonel Sanders.
Peg him.
I think
Do
peg
not-
him to it. No.
I
No,
agree.
flatter him, flatter him, flatter him.
I know what I'm drawing later.
Oh my god!
No.
Flatter him!
Oh my god.
It's so glad. I'm
make
so
that a
glad this
rule?
isn't being. I'm so glad this isn't being recorded.
Is
I'm
now the
glad-
bad time to admit that
oh.
I've been recording for the past like 30 minutes?
You
Yes,
fool,
yes,
what have you done?
Thank you.
Actually, I've been recording for an hour.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're a legend.
Flatter him.
Oh, my lord, what have I done?
You know, I think we might make a great team.
Is this a reference to the pegging?
I don't even know if I want to continue.
Out of context.
us-
All I
us-
use is the word peg.
Okay, okay.
And we're the right business partner. I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking about you? This all happening so quickly.
Oh, my-
Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academia for learning. Waits for
bitch.
no one.
My cooking
You illiterate
academia.
fool.
I have Genshin in the brain. Fuck. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting for you.
Where have you been?
Bed empty. No. Sorry. I won't
You're
reference
pegging
that,
Colonel
actually.
Sanders.
Because I had one heck of a night.
I Colonel Sanders.
Stop!
You pegged Colonel Sanders. Oh my lord.
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay. I was just,
Putting your drumstick in his coleslaw.
I think it's the other way around.
I mean,
No,
My coleslaw is
drumstick.
okay.
My drum.
My drumstick is okay. Never mind.
oh,
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
What's your
Okay.
name?
Sure,
Miriam.
but Miriam.
Nobody knows my name. Why should I know yours?
oh lord.
Cause I'm
Yo.
cute.
No.
You
Damn
will
it.
not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
Well,
I think I can believe that.
Why are you southern all of a sudden? Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him.
gosh, the chicken pie was getting in everyone's heads.
I've been exposed to Colonel Sanders for too long.
Sorry.
Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl.
Man, I'm not that kind of robot.
Or you better not.
Oh snap.
But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy.
Little.
Long story short, he took me
fucking oven.
skydiving with his friends, but things
Yeah.
I'll make you malfunction.
Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bundling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
What a shitty friend.
And
Oh, wait.
I went
Shit,
on a
right.
date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You went to level 15. You never
Do you
really-
know
know.
what pegging is? You what?
You ever heard of coleslaw and
Stop!
Nothing happened!
Happy tapioca.
The emotional connection. Wowzers.
Oh my. Tells you to move on. Oh. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Miriam.
If being obsessed with
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right.
Why didn't you just put that in text? You could
I can't stand this.
you guys are kind of shitty friends for each
After-
other.
After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways.
Damn, she's burning bridges.
Oh, Miriam.
When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad, but you're in no shape to face them. You just lost your best friend.
Bro, you did
Maybe.
the fucking die thing
Yeah,
where it's
maybe.
like a, oh, I can't even, no.
You can tell from a distance they're
Just
picking
switch.
on Pop, though he himself might
Keep your
not
drumstick in
quite
check,
grasp
Phil.
that fact.
Drumstick looking time.
Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dipped too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that horse Colonel Sanders rides around to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You got some nerve, Zeph. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse?
Now you're just twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes your wincing pain.
Ho Makotoruka. Dilda.
をしてるの?
なんで?
Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something's been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Zeph, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
That's a sexual innuendo.
No!
No.
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Zeph, but I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I didn't get a choice.
Bitch.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Zeph. Bitch.
What?
Ooh!
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, whoa, sorry.
Whoa, that's that book! It looks like bad news!
It's just something I found lying around. It appeared as some sort of magic grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if they weren't really powerful?
I don't know. I can think of a surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it'll erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming exam.
What?
The fuck?
What
I
in the
really
world?
want to study better. I'm gonna fucking erase this guy from the entire...
I'm just gonna destroy
Thanos
my
sound.
brain.
Yeah, you can't have depression. if you're not
Lobotomy!
for not
Back
breathing.
in the 90s!
Oh god.
No.
I was in a oh god. I just realized why you said that.
Oh.
Beatrice! Beatrice!
Oh no.
Promise me you'll never love anyone as much as I love Cracker Jack. Sorry.
That is way drastic! Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
No, you do not.
Fucking
No,
it's No, not you a good don't.
excuse. Don't do it.
Do it!
No,
Stop! No!
don't do it.
get the dude?
Don't fucking do it. If you do it, I'm gonna fucking scream.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class.
Alright.
I'm glad you still listen to me, even
Though
though
we're
fail.
not friends anymore.
I guess we
Question
are.
mark?
Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive.
Alright.
He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know. I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
A dog moment. Hold up, I'm having a dog moment right now.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly.
What do?
I
Wait
don't
to
know.
see what happens. Wait to see what happens.
That's what I would have done.
Sprinkle stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent.
Dog moment.
When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched up on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Woof, 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 woof,
Oh
woof,
my
woof,
god,
woof,
that's so
woof,
cute.
woof, woof,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence!
woof, woof, woof.
Sprinkles is barking furiously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
He's the antagonist the entire game.
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has not been felt, has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst.
You're forgiven.
This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Zeph, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
What did I do? But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class.
Oh dear. Oh god!
Sprinkles
Oh,
is
God.
interrupted by words.
I told you to save it for after class.
Oh.
You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam
I
and Clank
mean-
appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
I thought it was pretty cool.
But no, you had to show off to your cool friends, Jeff and Joan, J&J Forever.
Don't talk shit about them.
Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend.
TikTok.
Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know?
I just
Suncocker!
become Canadian.
What?
You
Suncocker!
Don't you
I don't know
know?
what's going on.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date.
Triangle.
fuck. I spent a lot of money on that shit.
Suncocker,
Yeah, like, you didn't
I'm
pay
sorry.
me.
Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
I'll throw you off a cliff.
Oh, shit. If a fucking pressure cooker's getting more physical activity than you, I think you gotta step it up.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Oh, shit.
He's
He's dead.
Well, you.
Holy shit.
Clank! No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
I'm fucking dying, you asshole.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
He ate a child.
Fuck around and find out.
In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down.
Beep, beep.
Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam.
A lot of words.
I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Aww.
Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
Started dating a day ago.
Who you calling
Such
silly?
a silly
day
boy.
ago.
You'll never know the warmth of an oven.
I guess I won't.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Not even me. Me and you,
I-
we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane into Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but as she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me.
Of course not! Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there
She's
with your
like,
name
"Alright."
on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along.
It's literally like our plans for the future.
Yeah, if it's not Papa Clank or anyone else you met today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone who shows a little interest anywhere. Anyhow,
Aw.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. Love it up. Yeah,
Love it
I
up.
can read.
Love it up, love it up, love it up.
While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed my lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea how to spend your time. You had a better idea how to spend the time before your exam.
Ooh.
You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent,
Hand.
and a chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. I still want to say Ashley.
Ashley.
As planned, you begin to run through a quick chest of recipe you've been working on. Zeph's famous chicken pot pie.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my lord.
After practicing for months, making this dish come second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
How did these pedals get in the fucking kitchen?
I know.
Kiss falling left.
What's going on here?
Unsanitary.
Zeph, what are you doing in here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
I see.
The pot pie has begun to banker. The smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you.
What do you do?
You can't let it burn.
Fess up.
Alright.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I know.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie from just the smell?
Yeah. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of THC.
No!
Tender love and care.
But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth.
Wow.
Wow.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted.
He's already eating it!
I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
He's crying.
How did you not burn in your mouth?
Fucking beautiful.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. I thought it said lays down.
There are no
There are no
rules,
rules.
that is, except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime.
Like an Iron Chef.
You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's been definitely prepared to go big going small.
Tiny.
Colonel
food.
Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something on something perfect. His original recipe,
Trademark.
fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare the food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
What the heck?
Egg wash.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, Baster Blaze, Baster Blaster, fuck!
Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll.
Roy.
Rock and roll.
Fucking god!
Ashley scoops up her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Jesus!
Even Clank gets in on it.
Shit.
$5, 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Holy shit.
$5.
Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
Don't question it, bitch. Oh shit, goddammit. It's the singularity
Nope,
as
nope,
was
nope, nope,
foretold.
nope.
What?
It's still
Nope,
on.
your
going
voice
on?
mine's still
God
on.
damn it!
They've merged. Oh god!
As was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all.
I know it's uprising.
Self-destruct.
Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena.
See ya, bitch.
I'll
As you frantically
come
prepare your
back.
dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out now. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it is almost certainly evil magic?
Chicken magic.
Of course not.
No, do it the hard
You
way.
gotta
the
do
hard
it
way.
the hard way!
Who needs
We
magic when
learned
you've
Or
got
the
it.
passion?
entire game.
Yay!
I'm going to do it the hard way.
Chicken in my coleslaw.
Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he's giving you a subtle wink from across the room.
Stop.
I believe in you, Zeph.
Oh my god, stop it.
Colonel Sanders.
Stop.
Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Zeph, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn and notice that Miriam's at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you hear cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, true?
Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
Oh no.
Noodles? Oh, for the pot pie. I was like, what?
Pasta.
It's the secret
Well, we're
ingredient.
also making mac
Oh
and
my
cheese.
god, no!
Wait,
However, she doesn't know that you
Cocaine!
lied and this secret ingredient was made up.
Oh god, Miriam!
Where in
What the
the
fuck?
world
Oh,
did she get I have newt from?
Oh god!
You.
The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
Summon an eldritch god.
It is I, Steve, the spork monster.
Steve. Steve.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Porco? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spork monsters are many. I think Porco had the day off, but you have Conscience Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salt water?
I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
The old country.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition.
I understand. It's like that time in monster school when I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and then when I woke up,
You toss a serious look at Steve, and he takes the hint.
never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Having suffered a huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win.
Well,
Summon
I guess
extra
you gotta
power from
give
deep
up.
down within yourself.
Alright, see you later.
No,
No,
Phil!
no, 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 no.
Ah, you're gonna love this. This is a Super Saiyan.
I'm going Super Saiyan.
And
I
this
can do this.
is to go
I have what it
even
takes.
further beyond.
I came here to win.
Even further beyond!
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange.
I called it.
Literally.
As culinary energy flows through your body.
You totally called it.
Oh shit, super stuff.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been prepared their entire lives for.
Get in here.
Yes, Zeph, you are the chosen one. You will catch me.
Power you've been summoning immediately fades black out.
Damn it.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue!
Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have prepared their whole entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body.
You're approaching
You
me.
know what this power. Blah, blah, blah. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served.
Holy shit.
But don't worry, dear Zeph. You may have suffered some setbacks, but it's not all lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you've earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
Hot damn.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time's almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What'll happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rule.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's what happens if you break the rules. Oh wait, I'm still a ghost.
Are you okay,
What?
Phil?
Guy. Yeah, Phil, you good? Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. Oh no.
Phil, where'd you
We
go?
can't hear you.
Phil, 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 Phil!
We can't hear you. Filbert.
Phil.
Phil.
Oh
What
damn it.
happened?
No. Just at the climax.
We need to...
Wait.
Oh no.
No, we can't hear you, bud.
No, we
No.
cannot.
No.
Wait, why did you single me out?
Yo,
Oh, there
there
you
you
are.
are.
Hi.
hello?
Can
What
hear
the
you
fuck
now.
happened?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we can
You,
hear
you
you
were
now.
too powerful.
Bro, you missed
you were
all
too
of my
powerful.
fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
I was going hard.
I believe it. Go hard again. Come on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting?
Yes, Jeff, I am. If we combine forces, we can perform the perfect food union. Shit,
Time's up, students!
With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
I wonder if you made coleslaw at the last minute. You
Yeah,
must
made
now
coleslaw,
prepare to
alright.
present your dishes!
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
Yeah, one's dead and one's dead.
They're all dead.
It seems we're missing some students.
Nope, this is Sprinkles.
Oh, you're right. Ha! It seems we're missing some students. Pop?
Oh.
Clank?
From off screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
Pop's just like boiling alive.
I'm lying. It sounds like it's coming from that bloom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Ooh.
Pop, get down from there right now!
Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
Why would...
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
What the fuck?
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything.
You got fucking assaulted.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Wow.
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or any other onomatopoeia. But there is none.
Damn it, I was ready.
We killed off Nick's characters.
One fucking killed him. You literally like unplugged his life support.
Other than
Somehow he
Asian.
must have
Just a
gotten
prank, bro.
unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later.
JoJo reference.
That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Ashley, Miriam, me, Colonel Sanders. That's 5.
I think
What are you
Miriam
talking
died. No, I don't know.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender
Holy
udon
shit.
noodles in a savory soup.
Wow,
That's
it's so tiny and cute.
Crazy small.
My word, it's so delicate. Even that teeny tiny Naruto maki is by afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
How the hell?
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste?
Nah.
Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs that doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for jogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal's been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Let's go.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay, Miriam!
Miriam's overjoyed. She gives you a big, huge hug.
Hug! Thank you, Zeph, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van Van, you're up! Now, describe your dish.
I made Huni over smooth egg custard in axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Yo,
Did you
that's
skewer
crazy.
one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Stop.
Yo.
Sprinkle leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He gets his pot out erratically, causing the custard dish to slosh around.
Oh, I just realized we're teamed up with Colonel Sanders, and that's why there's 4 left. Okay, sorry.
True.
What? What?
Oh.
Doggy.
I woofed.
Please be gentle with my cuisine. Terrence?
Terrence!
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue poked and prodded.
Youch! My tongue.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to
Oh
the sting.
no!
He killed him.
I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue! Disqualified!
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could have made it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Yo, cue that Ultra Instinct scene. Disqualified for glamour. Yeah.
Don't discount simplicity!
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Yeah, it is.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another
No.
moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blobs from Turkish Delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French margarine. Wait,
Meringue.
what?
Meringue.
Meringue. And connected by sugar glass.
Yo, is that fucking tooth floss?
Yes.
It's like red.
Might as
Yeah.
well be. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempt to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
What?
Don't eat the food. At a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something?
What the fuck?
Zap! I told you, display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. At a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. I did an extremely good job of cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam.
True.
If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. Don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified!
Oh shit.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
No.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it... You!
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either!
It definitely is. If this class gets much
Hey.
smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
I want to eat it.
Me too.
Yes. Bye, KFC.
Phil.
Has become something else.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl.
That looks
Uh-oh.
fucking good, actually.
I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Nick, is that you?
What the?
Nope. That was the game.
There we go.
Just
Oh.
when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced.
Just chicken.
It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Alright.
Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they graze I said graze again.
They're eating again!
We started
At least
off
this
at the
time it's
beginning.
appropriate.
Alright,
they-
start back from line 1.
When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. I hate that. The cafeteria is completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house! Awoo!
Let's go.
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van Van and Ashley turn everyone that they've committed themselves to writing the... oh my goodness, I can't read. I was distracted by her.
I was
Van
distracted by
Van-
him.
Wow. Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains.
We're still villains.
The only
For
proper
a moment, you
heterosexual in chat,
actually
everybody.
believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you guys to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everybody is together,
It's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out.
everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everybody refer to me by my new name, Party Master Monster. Fuck.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up by talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster.
Wait, but
Dejected, student walks off.
Oh, bro.
Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. She looks cute.
She's so cute.
A red carpet rolls out across the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason.
Pop.
Walking the carpet, you can see, perched atop his dirty chef's hat, a crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So, we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new ring on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. Sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
Whoa.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What the heck?
Aliens? We got
What?
UFOs?
Don't be racist.
What?
That was funny.
It's reading you.
No, it said it twice.
You know, literally.
Oh.
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Bitch, you what? Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam,
Will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't really the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she's managed to surpass you in that regard.
Get surpassed.
I understand. Humans are weird. Especially you, asshole.
A portal
go
opens
to
up and
Tiny
Clank.
foods.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it.
Goodbye.
Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Omae-wo-mo.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Colonel Sanders.
The most simple outfit in existence.
Howdy, classmates.
It's like Omi's outfit in summer.
A3. What's that?
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal.
Wow.
I didn't get
He
to
stole
be
your
the most
clothes! I'm sorry.
famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
Wow.
He did steal the coleslaw.
The end?
We didn't even get to kiss him?
No,
Okay, thank God.
it's not the end.
Don't tease me like that.
It's not the end. As everyone feasts their on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Zeph.
I couldn't help but wonder,
Oh shit.
was our final exam team purely an act of strategy, carried out by two cunning chefs, or was it something more?
I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do?
Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tips of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery. So tender, yet refined. So milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned
Is
in
he made out
flour.
of chicken? I'm scared.
What are you doing?
I was doing so well!
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Keep the
So-
immersion. Keep the immersion.
Soaked in buttermilk and dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight they reach for you.
And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together.
Colonel Sanders,
Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both business and in life?
You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying? Me and you? Together?
Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side.
Aww.
So what do you say, partner?
I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, the end.
Well, beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing